If you've been feeling like you need a vacation but don't have the time, here are 10 tips for planning the perfect weekend getaway. And if you only have 2 days in the middle of the week, that's even better because prices will be cheaper and you'll have less crowds to deal with. Tip number 1 is to decide on a budget. Deciding on a budget will help you to determine how much you can afford to spend, and it may help you to decide where you'll go. If you're on a tight budget, then going to an expensive city like Vegas might not be a wise decision. Tip number 2 is all about location. Since you're only going to be gone for a couple days, try to choose a location within a few hours drive or a short flight away so you don't spend half the day getting to your destination. This way you can spend more time relaxing and enjoying your trip. Tip number 3 is to make it 2 full days. If at all possible, arrive Friday evening and leave Sunday evening so you're getting in 2 full days. This way you won't have to feel so rushed and can actually have a chance to see more sights and experience more of the city. Tip number 4 is to decide if you'll go solo or if you'll take some friends with you. The benefit of going solo is that it allows you to do exactly what you want to do. It can also cause you to step out of your comfort zone if you're not used to traveling alone. But on the other hand, taking a friend or 2 with you may be a good idea as well. As the old adage goes, the more the merrier. Plus, if you're on a tight budget, your friends can help split the cost of the accommodations, the gas, car rental, etc. Tip number 5 is to have a loose itinerary. Take the time to do some research on the things you want to do and try to keep them all in a central location to maximize your weekend getaway. It's a good idea to prioritize any tours, museums, or historical sites you may want to see, since these places may close earlier in the day. You can then plan other activities or restaurants in between. Tip number 6 is to pack light. Only take enough clothes for your planned activities and don't forget comfortable shoes. This is especially important if you're flying. Don't waste valuable time waiting on checked luggage, and this way you certainly won't have to worry about lost luggage either. Tip number 7 is to be mindful of where you will stay. Book your hotel or vacation rental near the activities you plan to participate in. The last thing you want to do is spend a lot of time in traffic or trying to figure out how to get back and forth to the activities you planned. Tip number 8 is to ask the locals. Do some planning, but keep in mind, no one knows a city like a local, and they will have the best knowledge of must-see activities and restaurants. Most people will be more than happy to share some hidden gems with you that you just may not find on Google. If you remember, this is one of my tips from last week's video on finding the best restaurants when you travel. If you haven't seen that video yet, you can check it out here. And since you've made it this far, go ahead and hit the like button, subscribe button, and the bell so you can be notified when a new video comes out. Tip number 9 is to get up early. Remember, you only have 2 days, so you don't want to sleep the day away. Plus, getting up early can help you to avoid traffic and lines. It will also allow you to pack more fun into your day. Tip number 10 is to be flexible. It's great that you have a plan, but sometimes things just don't work out as planned. And nothing ruins a trip faster than allowing unforeseen events to get you upset. Remember, you're there to have fun, so don't let one hiccup change that. I hope these tips for a quick getaway will help you to see the value in a 2-day trip. And if you can add a vacation day or go during a long holiday weekend, that'll be even better. The main thing I hope you take away from this video is that you don't have to wait for a week-long vacation to get away for a little R&R. Until next week, stay safe and remember, travel is life.